Yeah. What's up, Purdue fan? Hey, friends, how you doing? But, on a positive note, she's healing really good, and she doesn't feel a lot of pain for it, which you would think that would hurt like a son of a gun. But, just like the phantom kinda shooting pain, nerve pain, which is the worst kind. Yeah. But, it could be worse. It could be worse. Thank you. Yeah, so anyways, that's the update on the mom, and, your stepdad's started with toes and ended losing his leg below the knee. No, I think that you in a way, you kinda have to give up on expecting change. I don't expect my mom to change because she's been enjoying all those things for such a long time. Sometimes it's, like, hard to take care of yourself in that respect. Yeah, Lily, it's we'll see. She had a procedure, so it's supposed to help so she doesn't, but I don't know. Diet is big, exercise is huge. Yeah. I know it's made me realize, like, yes, I may be plus, but I need to also, watch what I eat. But I like don't eat a lot of sugar anymore. I used to. I haven't really, but I need to like get back on my eating healthy kick like I used to always. I used to eat really, really healthy. So that's what my new thing is. Yeah, you kind of have to. Because I'm sure, like, I know how my mom is. They're stubborn as ever, and at 86, it's like, what are you expecting from her? Her brain is already wired that way. Yes, there's miracles that she could change, but like I fully believe that it's ingrained now. I've tried, but she likes the healthy stuff, so that's a good side. So it's just preparing her. But when she was in the hospital, she was in my favorite hospital that's local, right? It's hard to give up carb. That's the problem is the carbs for her. Yeah, the carbs. Or oh, I just had a little bit. Yeah. Oh, it's healthy. A chocolate candy bar is not healthy, mom. Yeah. Or broccoli covered in like, some kinda dip, ranch, not healthy. But, I'm not gonna, like, criticize her. It's like, I even tell my brother who's like, "You gotta eat healthier," and I'm like, "You wanna come down here and cook for her? Because she's unless it's in front of her, she's not gonna eat." But here's a funny story. At the main hospital, like, that's by her house, like, on this it's literally like a block from her house. That hospital gives you pretty good portions, but when I had to question them. 'Cause I was like, "Is she even on a diabetic diet? Like, low carb, you know?" "No." But they give her a lot. So at this other hospital excuse me, at the other hospital, I kid you not, my sister I saw the food one time, it was a third of what the other hospital gave. My mom's like, my sister said, "She has gotta be starving because I know how much mom quantity, of food, it's not that much food." And my mom the doctor even came in today and said she wasn't getting enough nutrition. And my sister's like, "It's the hospital, they cut the food down. She's on that carb," and he's like, "No, she needs more. She's not getting enough." Oh, Michelle, it's really like, that's a big one, it's hard. I have a brother that has, like, a lot of heart and health issues, and he still smokes too. He says a sandwich is not a sandwich without bread. I know, I agree. But, like, you could have a sandwich, right? Hey, friends. You can have a sandwich, but you can't have one every day, you know? What's crazy is, like, I noticed I love sandwiches, like, big time. I'm Italian, I grew up with bread. I haven't eaten I ate a sandwich the other day, it tasted gross. I didn't like the bread, and it was fresh what kind of bread was that? Yeah, pretty much. I've been eating salads lately, I've been having a in summer, I usually eat, like, fruit salads or I eat, like, a lot of regular salads, and they're, like, really good, they're loaded with all kinds of goodies. Um, but I don't know. When I ate that sandwich the other day what kind of sandwich was it? Turkey? I think it was a no, it was like a veggie sandwich. I put just like a bunch of vegetables on it. And the bread just it didn't hit right. Yeah, I'll do lettuce wraps sometimes. I used to meal prep. That's what really helped me a lot. I meal prepped like all the time because it's easy, but it kind of sometimes you love salad with grilled chicken in it. Me too. Yeah. I made like a chef salad the other day. That was really tasty. I hadn't made one in a long time. But today I had a salad. I took my kid for like a little lunch celebration, and we got like is it Blaze pizza? Yeah, we got Blaze pizza, and I got they have like a lunch special. You get like half a pizza and a salad. So because they had just opened up, um, they had. I'm trying to think what the salad is. I don't know. It was just a green salad, and then I added strawberries, blueberries, and feta cheese, and then they had this like balsamic vinaigrette. It was so amazing. I almost wish I would have just got one big salad. So I'm simple, but it was packed with strawberries and blueberries. It was very, very good. And I barely put any dressing on it because it was like a real thick balsamic vinaigrette. You've been gluten free for 3 years. Is the bread expensive in Canada? Kelly June, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I got it together here. What's up? Woohoo. We are just having a chat. Where'd that woohoo come from? Thank you for the raid. Yeah. What's up? We're talking about food. Hello, Miss Vivian. How are you? Yes, we love food in here. We do love talking about it. What's up, hey, all you cool cats? Hello. Thank you for the raid. Kelly June, let us know when your next show is and what you're going to be selling. I hope you had a good show tonight. Food is good. Good. Wait, food is good, but good food is good food. Good. Yay, foodies. I know. We'll be talking about food for like 2 hours tonight. What's your guys' favorite like food? What oh actually let's do this. What's the one food item if you had to eat for the rest of your life? What is it? Like that you just you couldn't live without that you could eat over and over and over and over. $6 a loaf for 8 pieces of bread? That's expensive. Salads. I found a Whatnot vendor that makes gluten-free bread, bakery yummies. Real on Whatnot? You need bread. I'm Italian. I love bread. I love fresh Italian bread. Fresh out of the oven, fresh from scratch. But I don't know. I haven't been eating it lately. Refried beans, no way. Yeah, carbs was I know. Carbs is hard. Like I don't think I can give that up. I've tried. I just can't. Total weirdo. Refried beans. No, but I could see that. I could see my husband picking that one. Yeah. Pasta, PBJ. Ooh, PBJ. I love a good PBJ. You have to share that Whatnot vendor with us. Group in New Mexico. It's a staple and a comfort food. Yeah. I love pasta too, but I love homemade pasta better. It's not filled with all that crap in it. But it's like, it's not, it doesn't take too long to make it. But I used to make from scratch, but not anymore. No time. I need to get back to it. Is that the person? Okay, let me save this. Look at her bin. There's another person on here that they make preserves, jams and jellies. I wish I remember their name. They're so good. You guys know who I'm talking about? Pasta with cheese. Yum. I don't know. Let me think what my favorite Hamburglar. What's up? I don't know. My favorite like I could there was a restaurant actually in Burbank called Moe's where I grew up and they made a pasta cobb salad that was so good. No, it's not Toasty Gold. It's like the Nature Preserve or something, I think is their name. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that pasta cobb was amazing. It was basically like um, spiral pasta and then it was with like a Thousand Island dressing and then it had cubed, it's so good. Cubed, turkey, like roasted turkey, and then it would have, some bacon, and then it had shredded extra sharp cheddar cheese. It was very good salad, and then you just mix it all together. Yeah, it's definitely not for people on a diet. Oh, mortadella, yes, yum. Ooh, you need bagels every day. Have you tried the TikTok 2-ingredient bagel? It's like some hot thing. I've heard, like, really good reviews. I haven't made it yet, but, I think I'm gonna try it this summer. I saved the video. Yeah, look it up on TikTok if you're on TikTok, even YouTube, somebody probably has a video on there. Uh, 2-ingredient bagels, I think it is called. You could also do sushi, but you can't eat it more than twice a week. Oh my gosh, I ate sushi every single day for, like, a year. I worked next to well, 5 days a week I ate it. I worked next to, like, this amazing sushi restaurant, and I just went for lunch every day for, like, a year and a half when I was on a contract. It was so good. Yeah. I actually felt really healthy at that time because that's all I ate. Oh, I mean, certain fishes I think have it more, but yeah. I can't get tired of it. It's just it's when the place was next door, they had such good deals for lunch that it was cheaper than bringing food, you know? Yeah, you gotta check out the bagels. Yeah. But I prefer, like, sashimi, so no rice, just straight fish. Yeah, I was gonna say, look at all the people in Japan. A lot of them are healthy. They're living to be over 100. The oldest person in the world is 120 something in Japan, I think. Oh, he died. He was like 120. Yes, ponzu sauce is like the best. Yes, my favorite actually. Yeah, I want to say that gentleman was about 127 years old. Isn't that crazy? So it must say something for it. Yeah, it must say something for that type of food. Oh, YouTube is like right on. There's no really, wow, 108. Well, that is amazing. So it looks like you're going to be around for a little while. Yeah, you're going to get those genetics because you take care of yourself. What's happening, Jupiter? You need a witness? I'm here. I could see you. I couldn't see you a minute ago because the YouTube wasn't working for me. That's incredible. 108. I manifest will be 110. Yeah, I will live to be 110. I have several cousins that passed away at 106, 107, 108 years old. So there's some genetic thing there. And I don't know if I used to ask them what was their secret like to living a long life. And my one sweet little cousin, she was 105 and she said, "Well, the number one was I never got married." No man's going to tell me what to do. That was her. And she was so cute. And she said, and she church every Sunday for, her whole life. And she's like, "Little Jesus, and then after Jesus, I had a little whiskey." Yeah, that's pretty much it, and then she was a woman of, like, service, so after she retired she was a teacher for, like, 60 years. After she retired, she, like, would give all her time to, like, reading. She was one of those baby cuddlers, the babies that are born in NICU, and they're addicted. She would be one of the nurses that would go in, well, not nurse, it's caretaker, and yeah, that was her words. I have a video of her saying that. "Little Jesus, little whiskey." And then she goes, "Just kidding." And then she had her little thing with whiskey in it. She was the cutest. I miss her because I would call her, she was a distant cousin. Oldest person ever had was a woman friend. She lived to be 127. Really? I have to look and see. Hello, Timeless. I don't have any Switch games. Thanks for asking. Oh, wait. There might be one in my bite now. Go take a look. I might have one in there. I'm not 100% sure if you type in Nintendo, it might come up. I'm not 100% sure. I know there is I have one somewhere. Your mom always told me the secret to a long life is to be of service and always have a purpose. Yeah. I swear I felt like maybe he was like 119. Maybe the guy from Japan was like 119. Lots to learn from folks. I want to know now. It's going to drive me. Absolutely. Whatever your purpose is, I agree. Okay, so super centurions is what they're called. They're over 100. Um, okay. In Japan right now, as of April 28th, um, mine or mean uh, condo is 114 years old right now. Wow. They're Japan's oldest person. After they had a 115-year-old woman passed away April 28th. Wow. I wonder, huh? I wonder. Yeah, Kondo, same spelling. Mine is the person's name. Could be. Could be. So Marie Kondo will be talking about it if it is a relative, I'm sure. Let's see. There's no other information. They lived to be the person before the oldest. Yeah, this is the person. This is the one I was talking about. They died in 22. The oldest verified Japanese and Asian person ever is Kane uh, Tanaka. He was born in 1903 and passed away from 2022. And he lived to the age of 119 years, 107 days. Oh, it was a lady, making her the second oldest validated person ever. And the man, here's the guy, uh, Jiramon, I think is his name. Kimura. He was born in 1897. He died in 2013. He was 116 and 54 days. Oh yeah, the French lady is 122, so she is the oldest. Yeah, you got to learn to let go of what doesn't serve you. That's right. Oldest tortoise, 190. I love these facts. So interesting, huh? Oh, the chat just refreshed. Yeah, you got to figure out what you want to do. What up, Andy? I tagged you earlier. They were asking me about microphones and that and that. How are you doing, King Labubu? Labubu King. Oldest animal, glass sponge, 15,000. Wow. What's up? Did you get your Pokemon? Your video cracked me. You're real on Instagram? Man, you're always funny. That was funny. Bruh. I started laughing so loud. I needed that. It was so good. Not the Costco, but I did the Best Buy. I didn't have time to go to Costco today because I had graduation and everything. I might in the morning. I have a one-on-one, and then I don't have enough time to go see my mom. But Friday, I'm gonna go see my mom. I do want to try to go to Costco tomorrow. There was literally no Pokemon at Target. I don't think they had the drop. And my friend went to Costco and they didn't have it today because she was gonna get it. But we'll see. I'm sure that they'll be waiting. They'll be waiting to take them all. Yeah. It's so nice and quiet right now. I was trying to see the French lady. Jeannie Calment is 122. Wow, Peacock. Where are Labubus in the wild? Well, there's a store that's their brand called Pop Mart. I bet it's nice and cool outside too. Pop Mart. So go to like POPMART on Google and then you can see like what they offer. Yeah. I'm surprised they're not on Whatnot. Imagine if Pop Mart came on Whatnot. I mean, it is going to happen one day, maybe. Some brands won't want to sell on a site where they think it might be discounted. Yeah, it was nice and cool here. I mean, I'm in California, so it's cooling off. Today was about 74 degrees. Yesterday we got like this crazy. I was sitting here packing the orders from the other night, and all of a sudden I started hearing thunder. And I mean, it's almost summertime, and we just got like a flash, kind of like a flash rain, about an hour and a half pouring down rain. And my daughter was at school, and the power went out at school. So they were supposed to have a meeting for their senior projects, and she's like, "Can you come get me?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." She said the power is out, and I'm like, "Oh boy, no one knows how to drive in the rain." So I made it there, and yeah, it was still pouring for a good 45 to an hour, thunder and lightning. It was kind of nice because all of a sudden I was packing my orders, and it had been fairly cool, and all of a sudden it got humid. I'm like, "Oh no, here we go." It's like June gloom kind of thing. And then I thought, "Oh great, it's gonna rain on the promotion." It didn't. It was actually perfect. It was that mid 70s. You had hail yesterday and it was bad, but today was, oh, that's good. 86 in Ohio. You live in a rainforest island, no Pop Mart. Oh, that's right, just Walmart. Yeah. You can look at it like popmart.com. It's probably their website. But like every Labubu's sold out. Yeah, each location, because they have different stores, they have like an Instagram for that store. If you follow their Instagram, it shows when they put drops in the store. Oh, you're in Lakewood? Yeah, you got it too. Wasn't it crazy? Yeah, so the school actually wouldn't let the kids walk home from school. Ooh, Miss Vivian has some La Boo Boos coming in. Yeah, the school wouldn't let the kids walk home because it was lightning and thunder really bad. And so the kids had to stay in the gym until the rain stopped. And they kept them there past 4 o'clock, 4:30 actually, like a whole hour after school gets out. You drank 2 big cups of coffee? No. Which Labubus do you have coming in? I checked their website because I was gonna get some, but it's always says sold out. Yeah, I didn't drink coffee or I didn't drink tea. Oh, the big into energy. Blue Unicorn Boutique, thank you for the raid. Come on in, all you cool cats. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your show? Did you sell those mystery boxes? Hey, how are you? Did you sell your mystery boxes? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Tonight we're just doing a hangout, chat, check in. We did some checking in at the beginning of the stream. You love the graphics? Thank you. This is OBS. Yes. You did a pop up knife show. Yeah. Very random. How was it? Was it good? I swear to you, knives sell really good on Whatnot. I used to get all the time guys coming in. You got some knives? Yeah. After the first hour. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Pocket knives. People love pocket knives here on the Whatnot. Yeah. I want like samurai swords. Yeah, that's funny you typed that at the same exact time. It just popped up. I know. There was a guy I once raided. He was having a fight with a samurai sword in himself. Yeah. Everywhere. They're your best seller in your store. I believe it. I know that's a super bolo. Like be on the lookout for pocket knives because if you put them in your had a couple and I would put them in my shop, they're gone. You're afraid of your little kitchen knife? Yay, good, good. Go live, go live. And the more you go live, like and run auctions, the more you're live and run auctions, the more people will buy. Yeah. And then if you go on every day, it pushes you up in the algorithm. Watch what now it'll change the algorithm now. Everybody's gonna be going live every day. You know? Yeah. Maybe. There's a lot of things that contribute to it. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that contribute to getting pushed up higher. Like right now when you guys saw my show, Did you see me at the top of your FYP page, which is for you page? Because it's weird, like, when I never searched for Labubus, and because they were, like, trending on whatnot, they were being pushed to me. I never s or it was Shop 801 Lane's fault, because she was talking about him. It's not really her fault, but you know what I'm saying. You live next to the biggest knife store ever? You should do it, BBA. Yeah, it's not funny. So, they were pushing Labubus, and whatnot also pushes new sellers. So, all of a sudden, I wasn't seeing, like, my regular people that I follow, and I thought, "What happened?" And everything was freaking Labubu, and I don't even like Labubu. I mean, they're cute and they're ugly, they're fugly, you know? They kinda grow on you. Now I have one. I do have one. Yeah. Oh, really? From the largest case dealer in Texas? There you go. But, like, I mean, you have to watch out because I mean, I bought some Labubus from somebody, and, that's funny. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Like right. How you getting interested in knives? Oh, man. Yeah, we always do. Yeah, as a woman selling knives. Well, I mean, we don't wanna put any violence, but, I mean, you're free to do that in your show. Yeah, you're totally free to say that. What do they consider as a news seller? Is it time? I don't really know because I don't think like, some things, whatnot is gonna keep that proprietary to, like, their algorithm. They're not really gonna I don't think they're gonna tell you, but, I mean, that's my opinion. They may have said what they can I've asked, like, "What do you consider a news seller?" Probably somebody that's had under 10 shows to 20 shows, I'm gonna say is new. Now, somebody could be on the app for 3 years and only have 10 shows, so maybe it's the first, 3 to 6 months, I don't know. That's what I consider a news seller, somebody that's had under 20 shows because 'cause they're still pressing buttons and learning, and someone that's been on the app for, like, I would say 3 to 6 months. Yeah. You're selling spatula it wasn't that popular? Is that all you sold? Yeah, you'll start attracting regular people that come to your shows, absolutely. I will say that I feel like after watching as many shows as I watch, I wanna say unboxing's, like, the favorite. I feel like unboxing's, like, a super favorite, title. Unboxing. Unboxing, so if you type like, mine says check-in plus bin, but if you put unboxing, $5 starts or whatever amount, it's trending, but also, if you play around with the app enough, you can actually see what the trending searches are on Whatnot. It shows you. Now, I don't know how accurate they are, but I think they're pretty accurate. Unmolding resin people love that. Yes, BBA, people love that. Anything unboxing. Yeah, okay, so, Blue Unicorn, check it out. When you when you sell that, you have to like, say, for example, I saw someone selling 3 of those return mail packages. So it has all the person's personal info off. Rip the labels off with their info when you ship it, but you have to open it on your live. So if you're saying, "Okay, you're gonna get 6 of these or 3 of them," you can't do surprise. You could get a warning from Whatnot. You have to actually open it up like you're saying there. Unrolling a roll of paper towels, bookmark me. Everybody bookmark peacock underscore jewelry. They're gonna unroll some toilet paper and count the squares. Oh, they're gonna unroll paper towels, excuse me. Toilet paper's too expensive. Yeah, yeah. There you go. You already know how to do that, but I'm just telling you just in case. Because I bought the return mail before and it has like random people's address on it. And I know that like they're not supposed to do that. Remove the shipping labels. Yeah. Thanks for being here, hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. You're being polite. It's okay. TP is not a bad word. I know, I couldn't either. I'm the same. It's like, even though the person's not, like, on Whatnot, still, it's some random person's address and their stuff. Yeah. I know I've seen some of those giant I haven't seen anybody do this on Whatnot, but those giant, Amazon, mystery boxes that they buy, they're huge. They're like coffin size. Have you guys seen these? I haven't seen anybody sell those, obviously, because 'cause they're bigger than what the shipping is. Um, but I haven't seen anybody do an unboxing from one. Yeah, they are called yeah, that's why they are coffin boxes. They're humongous. A friend of mine bought I don't know how many, she bought a lot when they first did it, and they were kinda cheap. Now I think they're up. Yeah. But unboxing is every time I see somebody do unboxing, it's always got a good amount of people in there, and they're all and a lot of them could be new sellers. Yeah. Yeah, I always loved I actually on TikTok, my FYP has resin molds. I'm always watching it. Like, there was a girl that painted these bricks to look like candy, right? Just red bricks, and she painted one to look like nerds. And then she took some rocks, and she took a whole bunch of different size, like, pebble rocks, but they weren't pebble, they were, like, just misshaped. So she spray painted them all different colors to make them look like nerds, and then she took tape, and she made a little boat tray kind of for her resin mold, and she poured a little bit of resin, and then she took all the painted different rocks, they were all multicolor, and put them in there, and then she formed her own, and it was so satisfying to watch because she just peeled the tape right off. It was pretty neat. You bought several boxes. I promised myself no more till sell it down. Tonight was a resale night. You bought out a store? Oh, you should. And the other thing people love is when people do live when they're out at a place and they're live. They love that. What's up, Yankees? How you doing? Resin is amazing. It saved your sanity. I thought about getting into it, but I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared because I know how I am. Yeah, I know. I need to go explore resin. It's messy and expensive and it's stinky, right? You have to have it like open air ventilation. I mean, I've done a little bit of it. My niece does it. She is amazing resin artist. She doesn't want to ship, so she doesn't sell it on Whatnot. She like does, Facebook Marketplace and stuff. Yeah, it can be. But she makes dominoes sets. She makes an incredible dominoes and sells them like hotcakes. But she does t-shirts and all kinds of stuff, but she does the resin. It's so amazing. That's what she said. That's what she told me. But she doesn't want to hassle packing. You make glow-in-the-dark resin jewelry? Ooh, how fun. What's up, Cincy? How are you doing? I didn't check YouTube. I'm bad. Oh, YouTube quiet. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is quiet. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's really quiet. Yeah, I wanted to get into glow in the dark. That's what she said. So hers are like really beautiful. They have glitter and they're colored, or she'll do it with pictures inside the resin for dominoes. Pretty cool. Yeah, you're sleepless always, right? Googling resin on laptops so I can stay on here with you. I love it. Yeah, that's why sometimes I'll be looking up stuff and I might be looking over here. I'm really in the opposite direction. It mirrors so weird. And anyway, I'm like, oh, what's that? Don't ask Chat GPT about it. It'll probably, yeah, how much does it cost? No, it'll break down a budget for you, I'm sure. Yeah. That's the one thing I didn't get into. What did I was into the last time? Oh, I was doing t-shirts and I didn't buy a press. I was going to buy a press, but I didn't. I just bought a hand press or like a heat. Yeah. Went through that phase already. Why is it that when we get into crafts or creating, that we have to buy like all the things and we don't even use a fraction. There's a newer resin called Resin-crete. It's like ceramic. Oh, you know what? I have seen that. Yeah. ADHD for sure. Oh, you know what? I saw that brand somewhere or I think my niece was telling me about that. Yeah. But I haven't. It's like I like to paint. When I do any kind of creative, I like to make cards, like custom card like I'm into custom cards and drawing. So, yeah, I pretty much I guess I paint. But I don't sell any of my stuff. It's like crack for you. You love it. Use jeweler's resin. I don't need large quantities. Oh yeah, it's just like a little bottle, right? Yeah, and it can be expensive. Yeah, I did do one good thing last year. I did organize all the crafting stuff that I did have, and I have it in a little cabinet down here. So that's a first. And then, but I have I kind of have a marker. I love art, so I have a lot of different markers and pens, all kinds of different mediums. But it's all organized. I'm gonna give myself some props on that one because it's not easy to stay organized. Yeah, my husband's like, "Oh, do you have the thing?" And I said, "Right there. Go open the cabinet." And he's like, "Oh, you have all the stuff." The resin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, it's paintable? Oh, wow. Well, you know what I started getting into with my kids? Sculpting. So clay. Oh, I have seen this. Okay, I have it up. Cause like, Amy, what's up? I know somebody should do that. I'm sure there's a lot of handmade artists on Whatnot in our handcrafted category that does a lot of demos. Yeah. I think custom wood burning, she does that sometimes, but she does like wood burning stuff. I need people on Whatnot to help me get out from under your jewelry hoard. Bring shovel. You have that much? Just have it. You need to get back practicing. Have a show, little by little. Amy Lisbeth loves jewelry. She sells jewelry too. How you doing, honey? Just not making. I want to make some rocks. I like to paint rocks too, with like positive sayings on them. Go plant them around town. Like, don't be a dick. Don't be a Richard. No, I'm kidding. I should make those. Yeah, someone needs to do that. Glow in the dark rocks. We did that during the pandemic, actually, me and my kids. We made rocks and we went, "What's up, rubbish? How are you doing?" We went and planted them around town. Yeah. And then we wrote like a real positive saying because, it was a hard time. "Hello, friend. How you been?" And we wrote a thing on the thing, glows in the dark. So where we placed them, that was kind of glowed a little bit, but not too much. It was cute. It was fun. We had to do something with our time, right? Yeah. Hello, tiny flower. You made 10 pieces. You made 10 pieces tonight for you made jewelry, right? For your show tomorrow, BBA? Oh, bigger resin. How long does it take for resin to cure? A while, right? Like when you're making a resin piece. I knew what you meant. I know it auto corrupts. What have you been up to, rubbish? You still doing shows? You daytime, right? I know. I haven't seen a lot of vintage people. Oh, that's a huge difference. Don, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? Jewelry is my name. Hey, that's a good name. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, today I was like, all right. And then the kids wanted to make buttons. Remember I said they made buttons? They made a whole bunch of them. Then we set them aside. Oh, good. Isn't that the best feeling? I know I had my show the other night and then I wasn't able to ship in the daytime, so I shipped it all in the morning after the promotion today. Yeah, it's like I packed it up, but I didn't want to leave it on my porch because we have some We have some porch pirates lately. Yeah, so I just take it directly. I never really leave it on my porch unless my carrier, I text her, but she wasn't gonna come till later. So I said, I'm just gonna take it. Yeah. It feels good though, for sure, when shipping's done. Oh, resin crate. Okay, I have it open on. I'm saving it. I'm gonna look into it. I'm not gonna buy any of it though. So it's a substitute. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like, is it like plaster of Paris? Or is it like resin, like when it dries? What's up? I don't know. I got this new light. It seems so bright. I don't really like it. Is it too bright? Or is it good? I like the dark. Oh yeah, it is better. Yeah, because I usually have the light there. There. Yeah, it's I feel last night or night before, I don't know. Now I'm starting to get delusional on these every day. Oh, it's like a mix of cement and resin. Yeah, okay. But you can paint it. I'm really hyper focused on this right now. A lot harder, cuter than ceramic. Okay. I'm hyper focused on it. Yeah, the way it cures. That's cute because you could, if you have a mold, you can make like little, all kinds of little things. Ooh, that could be bad. I think we lost. I think we lost. Blue Unicorn. She's Googling resin. Are you still, did you order it yet? Did you order it yet? Not plugging my show, but tomorrow. You're plugging your show. You're plugging your show already. Yeah, that's plugging your show. It's okay. We're chatting. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, when anybody says, "Can I promote my show?" or "Can I share my show?" it's kind of like you promote yourself already. It's spam. Yeah. I want to see them. You wanna see what? Spam. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Oh, you wanna no, 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 it's totally okay when I chat. Yeah, yeah. Um, when is your show? What time is it? Let me see. Right. Yeah. I see your message. I know. Please hold. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow is gonna be a busy. Yeah, we all kid around in here a lot too. Sometimes people play around, so no one ever be offended. Yeah. Or else you'll get yelled at. Oh, you guys, I am so screwed up. I really think it's Friday night. I really think it's Friday night. It's been a month. I'm gonna say it's been a month, and we're only 4 days in. Yeah. I should have had that cocktail at dinner. Yeah. I'm not serious usually. No, me either. Yeah, me either. She's the gluten-free yummies. Yeah, what is her? Let me see her name. I gotta click on her. I follow. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna view the profile. Oh my god. Her photos are okay, I'm a photographer. Her photos are so good. Look at that sourdough. Gluten Oh, the brownies look good. Uh, excuse me. Excuse me. I just bought some. I just bought some. Sold. Okay. I just bought some brownies. Yeah, I just bought the brownies. Ooh, they look good. You like my mic stand? It's a real thank you, Miss Vivi. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're in here. I just bought your brownies based on your picture. They look so good. Yeah, they look so good. I'll eat them on my live. I'll eat them on the live. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. How are you doing? They look so good. Okay, wait, I gotta go back because it'll bundle some shipping. Let me see what else there is. Oh gosh, looks good. I bought this other stuff. Okay. What? Cinnamon crumb cake. Yeah, I'm gonna get that too. Oh yeah, it combines the shipping. That means I could buy up to 5 pounds of this stuff. Oh shit. Sorry, excuse me. I'm in another stream right now. Oh, you're sweet. Okay, I just bought that. I'll try that. Damn it. Oh, I can't wait. I could have some oat milk with it. I have 819 items in the buy it now. Yes, I do. I don't, the only snacks I have is, oh, I took my snacks out, Laffy Taffy, because I don't want to ship it in the summer. Thank you. I like gluten-free stuff too. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Miss Vivian. She shared your info. I love that. Yeah, there's a lot of people that need gluten-free. Yeah, I used to eat it all the time, and my kids were like, "No, mom, we can taste the difference." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" You prefer extra gluten. I'm either way. Like, I I don't have to not have it, but I don't mind it. Is the Laffy Taffy still in there? The problem is when I ship it, I mean, I keep it. I think I only have 4 bags left. Yeah. But the problem is it's so hot. You just have to throw it in the freezer or the fridge for like a half hour and it's fine. Only because I do it in the bag. I used to get the little ones, but I think I have 4 or 5 left. I think I only have the banana in there, but I have the other ones too. I love gluten, but man, it hates me. Feels so much better without it. Yeah, it's true. And when you like reduce, obviously when you reduce anything that's bad for you, you feel a lot better too. Can I see your little cow? Let me see. Is there a cow in there? Oh, is that the little pewter one? Yeah. Hold on. Let me look. Let me go into the forest over here. I don't know if I, oh, it's here. No, I know. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. Sorry, honey. That's weird because I swear I still have that thing. Wait, it's the pewter one, huh? Okay, I have to delete it. Ooh, I gotta check my shop. I have to check my shop because what's really weird, I know. What's really weird is I've noticed items that I've like deleted out of my inventory, like deactivated them. They're in my show. Yeah, I've gone through my thing a bunch of times. Let me double check. Yeah, I'll hit deactivate just in case I find it. So that happened to you when you deactivated it? Oh, yeah, I've noticed that. And I'm like, wait, I have so much in my buy now. Thank you, Don. Sorry that I don't have that. Yo, we got a raid. We got a raid. It's Surfworks. Hey, cool cat. What's up? My graphics got messed up. I was missing little squish. And you had the same thing happen? Meow. You know what? What happened? Thriftworks, have you noticed that too? In your bin that you have items you sold or deleted and they're back in there? Dancing squirrel, is that what you want? Is that what you want? I get you that. Yeah, I love the squirrel. I love the squirrel so much. What happened? We had you all set up. OBS is a breeze. You got to watch the Whatnot video. Yeah, you got to watch the Whatnot video. Did you see that video, Dan? Can't even speak. Don Bug from Whatnot made a really good video in the Seller Hub. I think you're having issues with the cameras you have, right? Do I know a lot about Pokemon? I don't. I'm very bad at removing things from inventory anyway, but I did find something I had previously sold. See? That must be new. I don't know about the guy selling fakes, but please do not drop the name in the stream. Yeah. Frankie, I don't know. I believe in integrity, and people that are selling the fakes absolutely 1000% know they're fake, and they shouldn't sell them. But they do anyhow because they don't care. And the buyer that buys it doesn't always know about what's fake, what's not fake, and whatnot. It's hard for them to police every single seller. There's so many on here selling items. And there's a small percentage that don't really know. Very small percentage that don't know. Sometimes. Phone camera better than 4K camera on gemstones. I believe it. La Boo Boo versus Pee Pee Poo 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 Poo. Yeah. I know, Dawn. The only thing I find that's a pain in the butt about OBS with the cameras is that like for me, I told you when I have a second camera and it's an iPhone, it doesn't actually, I need more juice. It doesn't charge the phone at the same time as it grabs the data to the OBS from the phone. I don't know if that's my setup, but I put a brick on my phone, so that helps me get more time. Oh. Well, I mean, it's kind of his business. What people do in their streams is kind of none of my business, you know? I mean, to say, someone's selling a fake, it will come back because eventually the person will find out it's a fake, and the person who sold it will probably get in trouble for that. Yeah. And unfortunately, it can't get you can't, it's like Pokemon. Yes, you got to catch them all, but you don't always catch them all. Yeah, I'm big on not dragging people here. Because it's none of my business. Yeah. And people will, when people tell you who they are the first time, believe them, because it's usually who they are. You know what, Dawn? The phone's easier. So and to be honest, if you have like a cheap mic that's not like kind of like a quality mic, how does my sound tonight? You hear that popping in the cheaper mics. Yeah. And mics are all various quantities, but not only you could have like a crappy mic and there's settings like in mine, there's settings to dial in. I can do that. Yeah, so I have it dialed in. Like I've put like my headphones in so I can hear myself on it. And then there's like settings. And right now I should probably change that because that damn thing is too high again. I usually like it about 9 on the gain. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. See, that sounds probably a little better. You picked at random. Yeah, I mean, you don't always need it expensive. Like my gaming mic's like $150. It's really good. It's also a directional mic, so it picks up sound in front of or over here or over there. But I can do that. Yeah. So, but I noticed something with Whatnot is the sound's been off a little bit. The sound's been off on Android users. But I have noticed it on the app overall, and I'm not criticizing, like, I have good internet connection, but since they're changing so much, I've noticed that when I create a clip of somebody's stream, the quality is definitely not good anymore. It's pixelated and everything. So they're making changes. I'm sure they'll get it back to high quality for sure. The mic. What's up, Patty? How are you doing? Okay, developers are working on a feature for Android which allows us to change our own mic. I know. I can't wait. I can't wait. Great for people who have audio issues. Yeah, because a lot of Android folks. I know and it's not just on Whatnot. I've seen it on a couple other live selling platforms. They have an issue. They have that. If you put headphones on and it's real quiet, you hear that crackle pop in the mic, and it sounds like shit. Yeah. And not all mics are the same. It all depends on your phone. If you're charging your phone and you're using the 99-cent store charging cables, please don't. Spend the money. Look, spend the money. Your phone won't overheat, okay? I mean, I use like a 99-cent one. You could buy Amazon has like $5 or $10 Amazon Basics. They're actually pretty decent. But because if you want a longer one, yeah, it affects the sound if you're charging it at the same time. It does affect the cheap ones. I don't know, but I can swipe through and I'll have like 5 people where the audio is beautiful and they're just using their phone. And then I'll get to like 2 or 3 and I'm like, "Whoa, it sounds like they're in a 10 box." It's going to be like that for some, and some people can't hear themselves. But if you want to hear how you sound, hit the clip button and play it back or watch your stream again. Yeah. And I know Whatnot's working really hard to there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of moving parts with the app. Yeah, you have a question? Go ahead. Wait, what is your emoji? Oh, yeah, it is a question. I used like when I started, I used like a really cheap, kind of like a cheap mic. I don't even think I have it anymore. And then I used like this lapel mic, which I actually sell these in the mic now. They're cheap, but their sound it's okay. You know, it's okay. It's not high quality, but you clip these on, they're mics. And then there's another part this goes in your phone. I only have them for iPhone left. It goes in your phone, but it can charge your phone while you're using it, which I like. I think my kid's supposed to take that one back. So I gave it to him. Because he always tries to get this mic. I'm like, no. What's up, Kat? How you doing? Oh, Whatnot Seller said they're hiring sellers. Today they had Whatnot Sellers chat. And it's what, Thriftworks, it's not wired. All right, let me finish this. Hold on. Okay. I'm just plugged in because I'm charging. That's why I have a cable here. I don't technically need it anymore because it's a fast charging USB. Okay, so I missed the chat. I only was there for like the last 10 or 15 minutes. I did hear them talk about the jobs, but you have to go to, it's probably like careers.whatnot.com. And maybe when they announce something, they don't always post right away. So I would look tomorrow, check every day. Um, yeah, someone's like, "D, you should hire." No, I'm good right now. But who knows? Maybe I will. I mean, I always say people think I work for Whatnot, but I always say I don't work for Whatnot yet. Yeah, but we'll see. Is the Rode mic wired? No, no, but the transmitter plugs in via USB. So I can't pull it off here. My mic will die, but there's a little transmitter, and then you can have some settings on it, and then this is totally wireless. It clips. It also slides on the top of my camera, so when I'm doing like documentaries and stuff, um, it'll pick up the person talking a lot clearer. Yeah. You got a lapel mic? They said it's in their blog. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on, spaghetti? Okay, lapel mic for your Android, and it just extended bad audio. Yeah. So there's these mics. They're like $10, $20. So here, think about it like this. And it's not to be snobby or nothing, but if you wanna have, like, really good sound, you can and there's some device, some tech that's freaking amazing that's $10, $20, but you're probably not gonna achieve studio quality sound without studio quality equipment. So this is like a studio professional mic right here. Okay. So if you're expecting studio quality sound with a $10 item, it's probably not going to happen. I mean, but there are some, you may find a device that is, but just in the beginning that you can't afford it, just save up a little bit. Save up a little bit. And once you get it, like I got a really good deal on the mics on Whatnot from Andy Someta. Go check it out. He has a bin store and he runs stuff all the time. And I'm very happy with it. It's a Rode wireless mic. Okay. So there's two of these pieces. They connect via, I haven't connected them ever via Bluetooth. Look, it came like this. So there's two of these. So there's two of these that I can give one to one of my friends and we can do a stream. But when you have two mics set up, if you have it set up both, you have to like turn this one off so that this one is in stereo. Otherwise, I'll be in one ear if I turn one on. But there's like videos on YouTube that shows you how to set it up. I am using it with OBS, yes. Um, Andy has a kick-ass setup. He uses a Sony, yeah. Actually, I think he uses like a pinhole camera. No, I'm just kidding. He uses a Sony camera, yeah. He has a really kick-ass setup. His camera's super sharp. I mean, he's kind of a tech geek, so he knows a thing or two. Yeah. It's impressive the way he has it set. Everybody's talking about it, I think on Facebook, I heard. Yeah. Don't think you have to don't think you have to do OBS. Don't think you have to spend the money. You don't. But as you grow, then you can buy the little things, you know. I already had this mic set, but I broke my transmitter, so I was just gonna buy and add two, but now I have two. I have two in the transmitter I sent out for repair. Yeah, so here's what I was gonna show you, ThriftWorks. When I got this from Andy, it came with, I mean, it was literally without the box, brand new. It still had the paper all over it. It was this little pouch. It's a Rode pouch. And when you open it up, it was like the Velcro. It had all the cables. The only thing I had to add was it came with this 2.5 millimeter headphone jack. And basically, I had to get one of these adapters for Apple. Okay. So that goes in my phone and that goes into the transmitter. And then the headphone or the microphone I just hold like I am now for my phone. So if I make videos, then it grabs my voice over the actual microphone in the phone, and the quality is like 10 times better. You can't oh, wait. I can charge at the same time. Because this is yeah, I can't charge the phone at the same time, but I have another thing that I don't use this anymore. I have to switch it. I have a little thing that's for the mic that allows me to charge. Yeah. It's another device. It's like, I don't know where it is. It's about, you could buy an off-brand one, but I ended up buying the Apple one, which was like $35. Yeah. The off-brand one kept heating up, so I'm like, I'm just gonna buy the Apple one. And I got it. I think they might be 40 now. Yeah. So the only difference now is, so for the phone I do that when I make like little like today I just made a YouTube video I have to publish. So it came with 3 of these, which are USB-C to USB-A. Yeah, you can use the magnetic charger on your phone if you have MagSafe. If you have Apple, I don't think I know some of the Samsung phones have MagSafe. Um, that's what I use on my phone when I'm streaming with a second device. But I actually oh, wait, no, that's for the watch. Yeah. Yeah, also okay, let me ask you a question, who's your daddy? Um, your speaker that you play the background music with, is it set up on Bluetooth? Because Dawn, I noticed this the other day on your stream when I was lurking. Um, your voice and your music are fighting for attention with the whatnot microphone. They're fighting for attention. Yeah, yeah, lurking. That's yeah. Is it off your same device from your phone? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Thriftworks. It's not. It's totally yeah. The noise cancellation. I can't wait until they do the microphone thing on computer. Yeah, it's noise cancellation, so it's trying to grab, I guess, the sound that's closest. But it's when you don't talk, then it hears the music making the noise, which is a voice, and it's grabbing at that. Yeah, it's kind of a pain, but when you're on the other end, you really notice it. Yeah. I mean, you have to just keep the music really low, I guess. And the music's really for you, the seller. Yeah, there's the perfect word. Prioritizes voice and speech. Yeah, you just have to figure out like, is the music for you? You need the noise. Then play it lower or maybe put a headphone in. Yeah, put like some kind of headphone in. Because then you could turn off your Bluetooth on your phone and it won't try to connect if you have a wireless one. Maybe one of them in. Like sometimes I put mine and I'll have one in an ear and I listen to music because it keeps me like going. I don't have any now. That's like a little cheat. Sure, sure. But you guys know too, the other thing is you can only play royalty free music on Whatnot. You cannot play a shot, what is it? Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, unless it's royalty free. Yes, there is a music copyright. Whatnot has come out and said this over and over and over again. Yeah, you guys aren't supposed to, but people do it all the time because you don't own the rights to it and you're a commercial. When you sell online, you're a commercial basically. So, and if you're multicasting to YouTube or any other site, I know none of it makes sense, right? But because like on YouTube, you can't use music that's not, um, that's what do you call it? That's like owned by a musician. Yeah, Whatnot has it in their no, the other word I was looking for. Yeah, Whatnot actually has come out and had chat shows about it on Whatnot sellers, but Whatnot is like telling you, don't play that on here because copyright. But they can't like monitor everybody that does it, but you can get, if it gets down to it, like somebody could send you a letter and want to sue you over it. To me, it's not worth it. But with YouTube, I can't play any music that's, a copyright. It's owned by somebody else unless it's royalty free, copyright free music, because it'll get like a strike on my YouTube. Just like the other night when I had my 365 and I co-hosted my friend who was playing Celebrate, and I knew that I would get a mark from YouTube, and I did. I got monetized, and they said we're not going to pay you for that video. Well, I don't know. I'm going to get 2 cents, but still, I don't want those marks on there. Yeah, right, because you played the music. I mean, and theoretically, it's like you don't own the rights to it, period. You can't play it. But if it's royalty free, you can play it. But it's interesting. Like, even if I go over here to I'm in YouTube right now and I go to copyright and I don't have anything, matches, archives, nothing. But then when I go over to my dashboard, to my content, where is it? Content, I go over to live and then I go down to, where's that? I streamed on Whatnot for 365. Oh, I don't have any copyright strikes on it no more. Actually, I'll get paid now that yeah. Can you cut the audio being fed to YouTube with the new stream key thing on OBS? I think you can, but I don't use a stream key. I don't use a stream key on Whatnot. It's WebSockets. Yeah. But you can't, I don't think you can actually. It's like a little more complicated. Now there's people that have it in the background. Now listen, YouTube is smart. YouTube like grabs the smallest clip of a song, even if somebody, they're so smart, they're AI. So when I don't know, when I was first on it, I it was interesting. I was singing a song and I was like humming it and it freaking gave me a copyright thing for like what song was it? It was the Eagles song. And I was like, "No way." But what happened is when I got the notification on my app, it says you're not going to get paid for this video. You have to do this, this, or this, which was one, mute that section, edit that section out, or take out the music. So their software is able to do it. So I put take out the music. So I haven't played back the clip because it takes a while to process it so I could play it back. But it was only like a minute and a half. It was very short. You're going to have to test a bunch of things. There could be some interference. It's also noise canceling. So are you using the lapel mic that you had? That could be causing interference too. And honestly, your phone, the mic that's on your phone is probably better than the lapel mic. So here's my phone. Here's the other thing. When you guys have them in tripods and you have a case on it and you put it in here, sometimes your microphone for your phone, like iPhone is in the bottom. When you guys put it in the stands and you use these stands or clips, it covers part of the microphone. Yeah, the phone mic I think is fine. The Whatnot app is changing all the time. Let's see what I have in here. Oh, I don't have Seller Tools on. Hold on, let me look. I'm gonna turn them on real quick. I had to play around quite a bit. Oh, weird. Seller Tools are on. Oh, well, let me make sure this other crap is off. Interesting. There must be some kind of glitch again. I was trying to check something if I had, but it wouldn't show it. I'm trying to see the Seller Tools in here. That's so weird. So now when I check the phone, I can do a camera preview. Can you guys see my other camera? No. So weird. I was trying to test very interesting. Okay, we're back. Yeah. There's no setting right now to adjust like the microphone at all on the Whatnot app. But on your phone, try to play around with your phone and see what type of mic the phone is selected. Because I know like on iPhone, there's like little features where it could do like let me see if I have it in here. I think it shows on the mic it says like something like oh no, it's not on here anymore. I was seeing if it showed the type. Because it'll have a name and it'll say like I think only when I'm recording a video, I don't see that setting anymore. They change the app all the time. It's like isolated, so it will only grab your voice and it'll back out, block out like all the like traffic and stuff when you're creating a video like on YouTube. So you can set that like on my computer though, like, and this is just Apple. On my computer, I can go in and it has mic mode. Here it is. Standard. This is standard. Does it sound any, probably doesn't sound any different because I'm using this mic. It's voice isolation. So like if my kid came in over here and he said, "Hey mom, I need to talk to you." You probably would hear him just very low, but if I had it on standard, you'd really hear him. What's up, Brent? Huh. Why am I only a third? What are you talking about? I'm full screen. You're seeing things. Because we're doing a little black magic in here. What's up? How are you? This is my 2 cam setup. Yeah. It's better because I have all the, you know why I left it? Because I did. I can do it like this. This is better, full screen, but because I don't have all my RAID stuff set up. Yeah. See? I'm making a whole new setup on my whatnot. You guys like that better? Yeah, so I can go in between, but when I go in between, this is what happens. Everything turns back on because I have it back on there. Yeah, face cam is good. But that light, I gotta fix this new light. Yeah, you guys like that. So you can say I can switch in between scenes, but I haven't programmed it to yeah, because I was tiny. I was tiny. Because I usually have a second camera underneath. But now I'm adding all the extra stuff in there. So I can have it match that setup. And then it seems like there's a leg. Like, and on phones it makes it smaller, I think. Yeah, because even looking at my guideline, because I have like an iPhone guideline on OBS, and then it looks full size to me, but when you guys see it, I may be really squished. Let's see on YouTube how it is. And YouTube's always like delayed. Oh no, it switched pretty quick. Yeah. Okay, what did you say about the sound? Yes, phone has mic setting. Okay, yeah. So you're gonna have to play with it. And who's your daddy? You're gonna have to like do it while you're live. Yeah, so set it on the one. But again, I don't think there's much control. It's kind of weird. Whatever your phone settings are, they don't always like work in the Whatnot app that way. You can kind of try because it doesn't like dedicate your phone settings, your system settings, and Whatnot. Whatnot has their own kind of thing. But sometimes it works. I don't notice a difference in my sound. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, so I never notice the difference. But on like my mic on my iPhone is pretty good. But say I was live thrifting somewhere, if someone this would be a great thing to have for someone live thrifting, especially if they took their iPhone and it had MagSafe and they put a battery pack on it, like Naked Maple does that. But if you had this kind of mic setup, you could just pin it and then it would miss out a lot of the background noise. Sometimes it would pick up the background noise, like all the detail you'll hear a little more. But you can change sensitivity. What's up, Amelia? How you doing? Yeah, you can change sensitivity. But again, it's like a trial and error. You got to play around with it. And who wants to do that, right? But there's these people on YouTube that literally love tech and they make videos to help all of us. There's a lot of really good ones about different mics. You can't sleep, of course. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Insomniac Club. Yeah. Gulp. I know when I first was I didn't think about the sound in the beginning, and then when I started using OBS, I thought, "Oh yeah, that doesn't sound right." So I had a little silver bullet mic, and it was kind of expensive. The sound wasn't great on it. And then I got this gaming mic, and the sound's good on that. But the sound's better when the mic's closer to your mouth, of course. Well, why don't you try a stream with no music and see what happens? and then try a stream where's the placement of your speaker? Like, is it right next to it? Maybe have it back away and make sure your Bluetooth on your phone is off just in case. Could be fighting for that as well. Sometimes that happens, gets interference. Where's your router? Yeah, just in case. I would try all kinds of things. But I would try a stream without the music to see how your voice is. And that doesn't mean the whole stream. Like, do like I don't know how long your shows are, but do like 1 hour and just talk and run your stuff and then switch on music or start with music to see whatever you want to do, but then go back and watch it. Yeah, I'd go back and watch it just to see because you never know what it's going to sound like. Yeah, play the audio in the ears. So look, oh, okay. Look, here's my headphones. I'm gonna put them in my ear. Now it already connected to my iPhone. It said charge your thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put these on. They're connected to I'm connected to this, but I still have Bluetooth on my computer because I have a mouse. Let's see. I'll put on music. Am I really connected? I'm not connected. Why? Because I'm connected to the computer. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm connected. It just wasn't showing it in the audio. Okay, and now I can go in and I can play some Tom Petty. That's what it's telling me. You guys can't hear that, right? Can you hear it? I love it. No, see? I could like do karaoke now. But sometimes like I have it just super low. But it's for you, right? So you could do that. Yeah, you could do that. Man, I love Tom Petty. Yeah, so I could do that. I can't listen to like a podcast or anything like that right now. That would be kind of I mean, actually I could, but I do better when I have it on my left side. My brain processes right here. Yes, I know this. And the left side, if I listen, I absorb it. Bizarre. Make a private show. You should be able to watch that back. Yeah, if you make a private show, you can watch it back. Yeah, because it helps you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally get that. Like when I'm working, like if I'm packing, I can't really talk to anybody, but I can hear music. Yeah. Something good? Yeah, that's a good song. Always, every time I put them on, it's always running down a dream. It's like comes up on this playlist always, right? Yeah. Let's see. It's comforting. I'll play it right now. That's not that old. Yeah. Yeah, you could try that, Dawn. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, like 2018, probably towards the end, because I don't know what year he died. Yeah, when I'm packing, I'll be over here, and I have like I have to today. This summer, I'm gonna rip apart my desk because I have a lot of cables on my desk. They're organized, but I have so many. But my system that's connected, I have a really nice Bose system. It's not working, so I have to take everything apart. I think something came unplugged because it's going like in an amp and everything. What's up, Christy Booze? How you doing? Correct, correct. Yeah, you can see it because I have some that I can watch. I do a lot of one-on-ones, and I can watch. I can watch the past shows. So if I go upcoming shows, Actually, the new Seller Hub, does it have the past shows? I think it is. If I have to, yeah, past shows are still there. Let's see if one of the private shows I could watch it right now. Yep, I can watch it. Yeah, I can watch my private shows. So just make it private and it'll be in your past shows on the app. Yeah, you're welcome. Try it out. He died after he died. Oh. Yeah, no one will see it as long as you mark it private. Yeah, you can test it. I've done those shows before. Used Private shows before used to not save. Now they do. Well, they have for a while. Yeah, let me know how that works out. And you still, Dawn, you never figured out on the webcams how to turn the microphone off? It's somewhere in the software. I think you turn those off and get an external mic. Not a wireless one. I think you have to start out with like a just like that mic, but I'll send you the link. I think that will help a lot. Yeah, I tried to look them up to see how you turn on. I could never. It's in the app or whatever the software, the driver for them. Yeah, they turned it off. Whatnot found that for the majority of it, most people weren't watching people's past streams. The only ones that were watching it were the people that bought product in there and they wanted to just check and make sure they were, what they ordered, what it looked like when they got it. So that's the rules. Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. I mean, there could be other reasons, like, people do some crazy stuff on the streams and, people put it on Reddit and all that kind of stuff. So it could be that too. Who knows? But it makes sense because, it wasn't highly utilized. So, I mean, as it is now, anyways, you can only watch past shows if you purchase something. I think it could be anywhere from 30 to 45, maybe 60 days later. It doesn't always replay it back. But like that's why I multicast to YouTube. Yeah, that's why I've been multicasting to YouTube the whole time. Because my past shows are all there. There might be one or two where it glitched and it didn't work. But if that's the case where Whatnot software, like if there's a glitch with it, I can just multicast right on my computer. Yeah, it won't like show the whole screen. Oh, it will. It won't show the chat. Sometimes I show the chat. It just depends. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of nice to see the chat on a playback, but Whatnot, they don't have chat playback. When like when you make, for example, when you say you want to make a clip and you want to post to social, which people do that, some people don't do that. It's a really great feature. You can you don't get the chat. Well, I don't think Whatnot's come out and said that. Yeah. Yeah, so you can keep it for yourself. I'd be real surprised if they would say that. Um, but anything's possible on the internet these days. Yeah. Well, people need to be smarter and stop sharing so much information. They're showing their kids, they're showing the front of their house. I mean, be smart, people. Be smart. And also, parents that are showing their kids have consent. Get consent from your kids because you never know who's watching a stream. You never, trust me. Trust me on that one. You never know. Yeah, you never know. What's up, Lotus Eye? How you doing? You legit never know. Yeah. And with YouTube, you never know either. But I mean, I see the comments. Most of the time now, when I started there, I got some crazy trolls. Not crazy in like a mental way, just crazy comments. Like crazy. But the more like I've played around with the YouTube trolls, they've actually come to my stream all the time. Yeah. And it's kind of like a good rapport now. Very rare I get weird comments anymore. I'm good, thank you for asking. Yeah. But it's like gotta have thick skin for it. But as far as, like, the clips, if you wanna how did I turn it around? I kinda, like, burned them a little bit sometimes, like, playfully. Yeah, but, I mean, I got some nasty comments on there. Like, basic stuff that, yes, I already know I'm thick, but I would get like, "Oh, you're fat, 4 eyes." It doesn't hurt my feelings. I just am like, "Hey, you okay? You need a friend?" And I think it's more of most of them are, from 15 to 25-year-old men, boys and men that come to the stream. That's a huge percentage of it. Yeah. No, mine is older. Mine's 15 to 25 because I can see my demographics. And I'm just always like, and then now some of them come in and go, "What's up, mom?" "What's up, mom?" Just funny stuff. Like they'll joke around. Yeah, but I would get the funniest stuff like, your vibes are giving off grandma core." Yeah. Yeah, they're behaving like 12-year-olds. I agree. Yeah, but, like, I have a guy that has been coming on my YouTube channel for, like, a year and a half, and he's hilarious. He's like his name is James. I haven't seen him in, like, a week, but he'll pop in every now and then, and he leaves comments. So right now, while I'm multicasting, I have YouTube open on my computer over here, and I can see the chat. So it's really quiet. Sometimes I'll have, like, 5, 6 people. Sometimes I'll just have a few. Usually but James is a character. James usually wears his mother's lingerie and then likes to go grocery shopping. Like, it's really a whole thing. Yeah, and I'm like, "All right, I love James. I think he's awesome. He's being himself. I'm not offended. I think he just likes that I read it, you know?" Yeah. I was like, "Come to Whatnot. We'll co-host you." I'm scared. Not really. Yeah, he probably wouldn't, but, if I co-hosted him, he'd be wearing the mother's lingerie. He does say that, yes. Yeah, people know this. People and Whatnot know this. They've come here. But, like, I'm not saying anything bad. He's not saying anything gross. He's not saying anything rude. So it's playful and it's not hurting anyone. So, sometimes I'll read the comments, sometimes I won't. Some people will be like, "Is this previously recorded?" And it literally says live. Yeah, it literally says live. Can you see me? I need a witness. Are you selling your mother's lingerie? Plug your show. Anyone. I mean, James, you could come over and sell on Whatnot. Yeah. I mean, we are selling in the UK, so James, come on. And I had like a guy in Scotland. You guys remember Jonathan? I think he makes multiple accounts, different names. Yeah, that he wanted me to move to Scotland. I'm like, "Well, can you afford the whole family to go?" He's like, "No, I can't. I work at McDonald's." I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe not. It's okay." Or fathers, right? Yeah, and then he's like, "I'm going to the grocery store right now, and I'm wearing my mother's red rose lingerie." I said, "James, put on a trench coat." He's like, "Oh, no." He said, "Of course. Yes, can't go out like this, might catch a cold." Yeah, it's so funny. Yes. I know all the things that we talk about, but no one's getting hurt and no one's being offended. We're just grown adults laughing over, something that's funny and amusing, and James is probably getting a kick or a kink out of it, I don't know. Yeah, he's not there tonight, but he does come over here every so often, but it's pretty funny. But yeah, the comments I got in the beginning were horrible. The number one thing I would get asked is, "Are you single?" So there are some things I've muted over on YouTube. Yeah. And then I get less trolls. Yeah, most people will hang out and just listen and they want to see what's going on. What are you talking about? I mean, like I had a couple people that were coming over here a lot and they were watching the selling and stuff. And they joined actually on Whatnot. They clicked through a QR code to join. Actually, somebody just signed up to be a seller from the QR code that I post. Because under the video, I always put a default link so they could sign up if they want to sell on Whatnot. I think I've got 5 or 6 people for that. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that they come to Whatnot. Cincy, you were asking me about Pokemon, if I knew a lot about it. Are you going to start selling it? Did you get, oh, you have cards, I think, right? And sometimes Cincy goes over to YouTube. Spaghetti. Why aren't you multicasting to YouTube? You should be putting your stuff on YouTube. Except music, you can't play your music. The music you can't play at all. Yeah, they'll demonetize you. But it took me a year, and I didn't even take YouTube serious because who knows, you know? You'd have to drop all the sound bites. I'm surprised with like, oh, I can't play any of that. You can make your own sounds. Yeah. I sold very little, but I collected a lot during COVID. Oh, okay. I know. I did too. That's all we did was buy packs. Thankfully, my little card shop, you could do like a drive up thing. You could order on their website Pokemon cards. Yeah. I just used to order like a surprise single bag. It was like a grab bag and it was like 25 bucks. It had some good shit in it. And then I know the card shop people, so they always hooked me up with packs. They were super generous. I will never forget how they were with my kids for the COVID. Yeah. Hey, people are people. Let them be. It's not hurting my life. Like I enjoy a lot of people. You bought a lot on YouTube? Oh, did you shop on YouTube? What's up, Trent? How you doing? I never actually shop there because I feel like I don't know. I watch some of the selling. It seems like a lot of work. And then sometimes I told the people, why don't you just come to Whatnot? It's easy. You can enter your item, run it, and it's sold. Whereas YouTube, you have to invoice them. You have to show the item, mark the item, do all that stuff. So it seems like a little bit of work, but I don't know. Some people do it and do well. You're doing pretty okay. I think I'm getting tired. I can't believe it. Yeah, I have a big day tomorrow, so I'm probably going to wrap it up here in a little bit. Oh gosh, it's already 2 hours. See how that is when you go live? Yeah, so if I do any kind of check-ins, they're going to usually be about 30 minutes, but probably under an hour. So today was 2, but that's okay. Oh, did you? You got involved? That's right. Time flies when you're having fun. And I'm going to be doing this every day for 1,000 days. And I've only got 600 and, I don't know, 32, 32. Yeah, 600, 532. Wait, 6, 632. Piece of cake. It is going to be a piece of cake. Why what? 1,000? Why not? I'm on Whatnot anyway. I'm on here every day. Yeah, I've only just begun. Because it's a personal challenge. I just did a 365 project. I want to see how many days if I could do it, and I did it. Yeah, it's easy. So, but I do all kinds of stuff. But this round now it's time to sell. So, but today I had to do check in, and I'll probably the next few days are going to be over the weekend's going to be a short check in show, like way shorter than this. Yeah, it just is. I have a lot on my plate right now, and I need to go visit my mom. Yeah, I need to go visit her in the hospital. All right, let me take a look to see who's on, and we will raid a friend. I'm trying to find someone that I rated oh good, it's actually pushing new people to me. All right, I found someone that has 4 people in their stream. Oh, you know what? Oh, hey Kat. I'll talk about my mom. I just talked about it in the beginning, but so my mom is doing better. She got transferred to like a skilled facility, like a nursing home today. That's fucking far from her house. So it makes it a little harder for my brother. Um, but it doesn't have the best reviews, and I know exactly the one it is, so I'm hoping for the best for her. And because you never know where you put your family member. But they're gonna do like physical therapy so she can get walking on her foot. I don't know about. She was supposed to have another surgery, but I think they didn't do it. They just go ahead and you know moved her over tonight. So we'll see. That's exactly what my mom is, yeah. It's in the valley, though, and she's in a different. Yeah. So she doesn't have an easy recovery, um, but it's mind over matter, really. Well, she has to. Yeah, she has to because she can't, like, do it herself, and my to be honest, it's hard, like so I know my brother and can't take care of her by himself, and my sister together, but they can't be there every day, so we're gonna see. Oh, is she? Yeah, that's so far. But, like, I talked to her the other day, and, like, I come to reality, like, I'm not a negative person, I'm pretty positive, but I'm accepting of what the stages are. I'm accepting that, my mom's 86. I don't know what's gonna happen, you know? It's gonna take me over an hour to get to see her. So I can't go until Friday morning. Yeah. I mean, what a gift to be 86, you know? But I see signs I see dementia, I see forgetfulness. Um, I see that part. I accept that part, you know? Yeah. I feel bad for her because my mom's always, like, lived on her own, been independent, and for her to go share a room with someone she doesn't know and to live in some facility, that'll be scary for her. So, yeah, your mom's 84. Well, I hope she's doing good. But, like, I don't care, like, what age, you are. Some people don't have good relationships with their parents, or they don't have any parents. They've passed, or they've, just didn't have good parents because not everybody's lucky with that. And, oh, I'm glad. But, like, it doesn't matter what age you are, it's still your mom, you know? Yeah. So I really hope the best for my mom. I wish I could take her out of there and bring her here, but I don't really have anywhere to put her, so she's comfortable. So this is the best thing for her for right now. I know in my heart it's the best thing for her. And like my sister and my brother have to be exhausted because they've been going back and forth every day. Yeah. The choices are terrible. I think this one's probably okay. It doesn't have the best reviews. Yeah. I just, my mom is funny. When I was seeing her the other day, I was filming her, and I said, because I was going to show my kids, because she always likes to do a video and say, but she's like, "Look at me, I look terrible," right? And she had that like, she just had that look like frail. And I said, "Well, we'll get you an eyebrow pencil because she's big on. I got to have my eyebrows on and makeup, but." She says, "Okay, I wanna say hi," and then she made the name she said, I'll just make up some names, I don't say my kids' names. "Okay, Timothy and Alexa, I miss you, I love you," and I'm like, "What? Those are my kids' names," I'm thinking, and she goes, "Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm not forgetful, really." And then she said hi to them, and the kids were laughing. The best reviews out of the bad choices, it was a 4.8 out of 5. Oh, I don't on the one for my mom, it on because I always trust Google, but it's like she's in Valley Village of all. I mean, it's an okay. This one has 3.4. Yeah, not great. Yeah, but not horrible. I mean, most of the people. Oh, it's 3.9 when you click on it. So I mean, most of the people were like excellent, excellent. But like some people, um, you Googled, yeah. Some of the people like said, they named the director of the place and said she was horrible. She gave my father, listen to this one, uh, cleaning supplies for his genitals. Yeah. Who knows though? You know what I mean? I always look at the person. I go, okay, they don't even have a real name. Yeah, I know. They don't have a real name, and all their reviews are complaints. So I'm like, probably not factual. But I don't know. On another thing, it was like 4.8. So I don't know. But I know the facility. All I know is I hope she's, you know, being cared for properly, or I'm going to be going down there and raising hell. And I know my sister will too, and my brother. My brother, oh my God, my brother went off on them when they canceled the surgery and they had her transported. He went off, and like, you don't want him to go off on you. Yeah, because he's an asshole, but for that good reason. Yeah, it does suck. It's far away. It's over an hour for me to drive there. But you know what's weird? I was like, I saw the place and there's a picture of it like on Google. And I think the area that it looks nice, but it's on like a super busy street. Yeah. Oh, they never knew when you were gonna pop in and see her? Yeah, because I'm gonna show up whenever I want. But it's weird, like the place, all the pictures for it, they're like some like I think that somebody posted like some random videos of it. You try to get there every day. It's so tough. Yeah. I know I mean, there's 5 kids. My other brother came down who lives in a different state. So he's like going to be there with her. I couldn't. There's too much going on with the kids with promotion. It was our anniversary today. So it was like we were doing some of those family things. But like when I talk to my mom every couple of days because she has a lot going on right now. But I will call her tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. My sister's been there almost every day, I think. So but she has to take care of herself too. I told my brother and sister, you better take care of yourself because this is gonna be a long, long time. Yeah, mom could outlive all of us. Yeah. Yeah, my brother lives in a different state. So of course he's like telling me and my sister, like, oh, you guys should be bathing mom. I'm like, mom's been able to take care of herself the whole time, just until recently. So don't come here telling us what we gotta do. We'll turn it around and tell you what to do. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. You're the only one with health, and it's so hard. Yeah, it is hard. I'm glad, like, my mom, she has a house that she owns. She doesn't have no rent, no none of that, you know? I'm really glad for that because that would be, like, a lot more stress. Yeah, it's hard to get there every day for sure. Yeah. I know, when my mother-in-law they put her in a home, and I went there to visit. Actually, I went there when I was really pregnant with my son. Or wait, was I? Oh yeah, no, she died in January. So, uh, I was pretty pregnant. And when I walked in there, like the condition and what was happening was just like not acceptable. I went off on that place because my husband and sister would never have known if I hadn't stopped in. I think I stopped in there to bring her. Oh, the remote control. We took her a TV because they don't give you a TV. My mom's gonna go crazy because there's no TV there. And the and then I remember she was like on the floor and I had to lift her and I was pregnant. I mean, I'm strong. I'll just do it. I did it real quick. She didn't weigh very much. And no TV at the place that she had. We had to buy her a TV. So we didn't buy the TV. I gave my old TV to her and then we just donated to the place. Yeah, because it was like the old big, the big CRT ones. Just make sure she never refuses her PT. My parents' friend did that. Ended his Medicare benefits for the. Okay, good to know that. Yeah, she has Scan. They're really great. But I told my sister we need to talk. Yeah, because mom's getting where she can't make decisions for herself. She can, but that other part is coming. Yeah. Good to know. Yeah. She did tell the guy that came in for PT he wanted her to stand up. She says, "No, I'm not doing that. You know what kind of pain I'm in?" And he goes, "Well, maybe you could put your feet over the edge of the bed and we could just start there." And so that's what they did. But I think they got her to stand up. Yeah, that's already done. Yeah, that's already done. Yeah, thankfully all that stuff's done. What's up, beautiful cuz? How you doing? You're up late. Or you're up early. You guys, my beautiful cousin City Beautiful Pickers is here. They have a YouTube channel. They're trying to get to 50 subscribers. Can you please follow them on YouTube? Right here? Can you wait, we gotta do it better than that. Their name is the same on YouTube. They need some YouTube and they need some whatnot followers. Yeah, Trent. They cut my mom off pain meds now. I know. Oh, I'm a huge advocate. I can turn into an asshole real quick too. But I'm more logical. I'm more logical. I ask all the questions. Yeah. Oh, from Optum. Yeah, because I know how to be nice and get what she is due, not what she thinks she needs, but what's due. And my sister and brother, they're kind of like that. But I'm like, I think before I like say it, they'll be like, no, 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 no. And it comes off rude if you don't know them. Yeah, because they want to make sure she has what she needs. You're early. I know, I'm on late. We're gonna rate in a few minutes. Let me check, Barbara. Hold on, because my I was saying tonight my inventory was kind of out of whack there. What is this? Oh, they're not handy to show you, but I do have those. Yeah, they're little cars. If you swipe to the right, you can see all the cars that are there. Oh, you'll see just the picture on the box, I guess. But they are still available. They're just not right here. They're in my shed. Yeah. How do you copy and paste the info? Which one? Oh no, you'd buy the whole pack. I'm not selling them individually. Yeah, so you get whatever. I think there's 4 cars there. You get all of them. I'll pin it right there if you're interested. Oh, how did I cut and paste the name? I'll put it again. Yeah, there it is. Their YouTube name is the same. Yeah, so there's 4 little cars. They're small and they're in there. Thank you for your purchase. Yeah, they're cute. I'll ship them out. I'll ship them out tomorrow afternoon. Thank you for your first purchase. Yes, you get all 4 little cars. I don't know, Kat. I know nothing. I just know that they're open 24 hours, so I could go there right now. But I can't because the kid's last day of school. I wish I could go to today, but I'm not gonna have time. There's no way I have time. Oh, unless I go tonight. I could after maybe I could go after. I don't know. My brain is just like on. Even though I'm not there all the time, maybe I'll go after I get him out of school. Yeah, I probably am gonna do that because I haven't seen my mom in a few days. Patient phone. She has her cell phone. But we, like, took her jewelry. We were like, "You're not gonna wear any jewelry there." Thank you so much, Barbara. We took her jewelry, and she has it in her drawer because she don't need to wear any jewelry there because it ends up getting stolen. Yeah. Your mom's doesn't. You had to teach her how to use a cell phone? Oh, yeah, for elder my mom has a cell phone because she plays damn slot machines on it, but I won't be surprised if it vanishes. Yeah, because she shares a room with somebody. Because my sister sent me a screenshot of the address, and as soon as I saw the address, I knew exactly the place. Is that weird? I knew exactly because I used to work over there, and I'm like, "Oh, that place." So, I'm hoping it's improved, and we couldn't get anything closer to her. I think she might have her own room. Your mom had a ring you got. Oh, yeah, what a mess. Your mom just passed from dementia and dad with all 2 years for her. I'm sorry to hear that, Barbara. She shares a room with 2 other women? How does she like that? My mom's really private, but she's also, like, at her age, a little lonely, so if she meets somebody that's, like, a total talker, then she'll probably be happy. Yeah. I think she'll be really happy if she shares it with someone that's, nice. Yeah. I think it's kinda I mean, there's they could they're sharing this experience, so maybe they'll create some kinda bond, you know? Oh, it's a huge adjustment, yeah. I like, I know my mom will be fine. I mean, she doesn't really have a choice with it because 'cause they're making her go in there to, like, get her on track. And plus, I even told my brother, I'm like and it gives you a little bit of a break. Yeah, my mom too, it's temporary. She's only going in for the PT. I'm going to meet and get married at a retirement community. I might be able to make vows for my life. I mean, my mom always taught me that if you wanted to this is like my favorite thing, my mom. My mom's so funny. She says, when you start dating, you should meet somebody a little older than you. Preferably somebody that has that has a lot of money, of course, but 1 foot on a banana peel and the other foot in the grave. Because when he slips and falls, he's in the grave and you'll have all his money. And then you can marry the next one for love. Get a prenup. That's my mom. I said, "Are you kidding me?" I would die laughing all the time. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, you got to get one that's loaded. Oh, yeah. She's funny. I said, "And what's your problem? You haven't found one yet?" She says, "Well, I did marry your dad for a long time, and he didn't have a lot of money, and he wasn't in a grave or banana peel." But she later said, "Well, he did die at 58." I said, "Do you want to get married again?" She says, "Hell no, one man was enough." I said, "Well, then, do you want a woman?" And she says, "No, but I'm thinking about it." She's funny. I said, "You better make sure she's rich." Oh, she just laughs. Yeah, she was transferred from the hospital, correct. Yeah, they're getting her house ready for her, actually. They have to clean it up a little bit, make some space because she likes her things. Yeah. Yeah, the first 20 days are covered. She's gonna be there for 2 weeks, I think it is. So she'll probably be there, yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully she doesn't have to do that. That's what we're really hoping. But, like, she had 2 toes amputated. She had gangrene, and some of the gangrene's still in her foot, so I don't know. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet. I'll probably wanna look at her feet. My sister actually sent me pictures of it. It's pretty intense. Oh, they told you 2 weeks? That was mid-April? So then what happens after the, 2 you have to pay for the what is it, 70/30 or 80/20, right? Yeah. Yeah, back to the hospital. I have a feeling that's gonna kinda happen. Yeah, no, I know. Believe me, I know. For the most part, like, my mom was totally mobile. She's totally mentally good. Just normal, like, light beginning stages of dementia, you know? I mean, that's, like, a common thing with the age at 86 years old that, um then you went to another care center, okay. I mean, it's just part of, life, like, my husband's real sweet. He's like, "Does your mom need anything?" And I'm like, "Yeah, another bedroom on our house, because you can get, like you can get a home we can get a nurse to come and help her with, like, some stuff. Yeah, no, I appreciate you sharing it. It's like I've gone through similar my mother is different, but I've gone through similar with, like, my dad with hospice and things. So, unfortunately, when I was young, I learned about a lot of this stuff. So, I know a little bit, but, and I've been a caretaker. So, I'm not glad that I went through that, but I'm glad that I have that knowledge because it will help me through this time. Yeah. Hopefully between, you know, 4 of the siblings that live locally, we can help our mom. I know the caretakers. We have a friend that we went to high school with and my mom knows, that we might hire to, like, help out. I know my best friend, her dad had a stroke, and he was fairly active guy, and he had his own huge business, and he had a stroke that left him paralyzed on his right side, and he had, same kinda situation, went in the hospital, went to a facility for PT, doesn't have the greatest support system at all at home. Because he's his girlfriend of, like, 35 years is horrible. Um, and I'm being nice. Anyway, he after the PT, then he had to hire a nurse full time, and she's 30 bucks an hour because it doesn't his insurance doesn't cover any of it. I think they cover, like, $10 an hour still. So he has to pay 20 out of pocket per hour, 8 hours a day, every day, and he used to own a few houses, he had to sell them to pay. Yeah, and he could live who knows how long. You still have the caregiver going to the care center on top of that? Yeah. But your mom already probably has a relationship with the caregiver too, right? Yeah, it's so she has the extra support. Do you think before she lived with you, right? You think she's gonna be able to come back to that or no? I mean, no matter what, I think our goal for all of us, she is good. Yeah, my mom, I think she's gonna come out and go home. But when she comes home, because I see this, I told my sister, I noticed that, like, when they come in, the doctors or the nurses, and they ask her to do something, she's like the greatest patient. She really is. But if we ask her, she's like, "Oh, ow, oh," and I tell her, "Oh, cut that shit out. Come on, mom. Pretend we're the you gotta move because you're the only one that's gonna help." Yeah, she laughs. It's true, right? Yeah, what's that about? Because the doctor came in and I was there. And he's like, how's the pain feeling?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm feeling really good." And then it's like an act. And then when we're around, "Oh, I feel so terrible." I said, "Well, start using that positive mindset, mom." I mean, I have total empathy for her, but I see that she does that because she wants us, she's like a baby. I said, "You're like a damn baby. I saw you with the nurses." She laughed. "I caught you." Yeah, it's a little act. So when she comes home, I know that she'll do that with my brother. Yeah, and he'll baby the hell out of her. Yeah, he'll baby the hell out of her. But that will hurt her. Because if you think about it, if you baby someone, hello, thrilling world, how you doing? When you baby someone, they don't get better. They stay the same or get worse. And I told my brother, "You don't be babying her." "I'm not. I'm going to yell at her every day." What's up, Dream Captured? Yeah, we can get the home health for that. Yeah. Yeah, they come once or twice a week to either, like, help take a shower or, medication or food, things like that. And they have a lot of good skills that, like, I told my brother and sister, "Get them to come over because they have skills that you can learn, like how to move her in the bed or how to do these things." We're not there yet. Oh, do you order Meals on Wheels for your mom? So we can still cook for her and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you have. Yeah, they do all that kinda stuff. Oh, no, yeah, we'll do all her food. I'll probably end up, like, maybe 2 weeks or something, I'll prep and take it over for her. Then it gives my brother a break because my mom can be like, look, get me don't get me wrong, I love my mom, but she can be a pain in the ass. Yeah, she can be hard on my brother and give him a hard time, and he can be hard on her too. Um, yeah, and it's like comedy, but it's also not comedy, yeah. I'm sorry, Dreamcatcher, to hear that. Yeah. W I okay, so, like, they had this meal thing for the seniors in my mom's town. So, I asked my brother, "Would you go pick it up if I set it up?" He goes, "Sure." And it was, like, for a week, and it cost this much. And it was, like, diabetic friendly. So I said I set it up, and he went and got the meals for, like, a couple of weeks, and it was, like, 4 days. And they weren't bad. He said, "They don't look bad." And my mom's like, "These are terrible. I'm not eating these." And I'm like, "'Cause they're not covered in, like, whatever." She's like, they didn't taste that great." And then so then we got a different, like, thing, low carb one. The diabetic one was weird. It was, like, nothing for food. And so then my brother went to pick it up, and it was just a pain. It was take he's like, "I'm just gonna cook." Yeah, 'cause she didn't really like those. So, what's up, Amy? How are you? So, I don't know. I thought I would meal prep. Maybe I could do a week at a time. The food is kinda gross, yeah, 'cause it's basic. Oh, good. That's what I'm hoping my mom likes the food at this place too. I mean, it's only for, maybe a week or 2, and then we'll see what happens. Good morning. Yeah, I just like I said, I wanna make sure she's safe and she's comfortable and that she's in the place that, you know you know, I don't know. I mean, that's all I want her and obviously to be healthy. Yeah. I want her to be healthy and safe and feel safe, you know, or I'm gonna knock some heads. Yeah. I can't wait to get over there. I just haven't been able to. So maybe tomorrow night, tonight, because we're already on Thursday. Yeah, maybe tonight I'll go there. I think tonight. I have to look at. It's been so busy that I haven't been able to get away, and I want to take care of myself so I don't get exhausted. Yeah, maybe I'll go tomorrow. I will go tomorrow. Yeah, I can go at 2 o'clock. I do too. I really hope she likes it. That's the number one right there for sure. Yeah. See, you go with your gut. You go with your gut. It's not easy, right? It's not easy. I mean, I'm the youngest of 5. One doesn't live in California, so it's hard for that one. Oh, what's up, Maple? How you doing? You wrote all the things, but you can't get it right. You did a thing though. Hello. Yeah, the spidey senses are pretty accurate, huh? Yeah, same thing. Sometimes you get a feeling and I know. Well, it's not easy either with the siblings because we all have a different opinion on it and sometimes we don't agree. I'm more the one is like one's saying this, one's saying the opposite of this, one's saying that, and I'm over here going, it's so much chaos. Can you guys just not think of the later and just let mom deal with the pain right now? That's it. Right now. It's too distracting. I'm getting a headache. Yeah. You're the youngest too? Oh, yeah. That's hard. Caregivers being hard. Weekend crew is not weekday crew, so if you need support from any bigwigs, they are off. I know. And I know most of the people in the facility, they can't make a decision unless they're the top. You're the youngest too, Kat? Yeah. I mean, I think the only thing that keeps me away is I have 2 kids. It's not an excuse, it's just they're the priority. And I know with between my sister and my 2 brothers, they can have to take care of my mom. And she's in a place right now, so this is probably the easy part of it where she's having care. Yeah. And like I said, The only thing is I hope she likes it. And she doesn't even go see her. People are weird, they're strange. They got their own hang-ups. But you go see you can't worry about your sister no more. She's going to be the one that, when the day comes, and cuz we know that in a long future away, our moms, they're not going to be here. And that's something she's going to live with forever. You won't have to, cuz you'll know what you did. You'll do the right things that make your mom happy and make her comfortable and make her safe and let her get provided care. One time, and her husband drove her. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm, like, also this way too. It's not, and it can sound cold, but it's the truth. It's not my responsibility to take care of my mom. It's a choice. And, but it's not my responsibility to do that. It's a choice because some people choose to do this. Some people don't choose to do it. They're forced to do it. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not caring for my mom, but I'll care for her in other ways that I could help, you know, because I only have one mom. So, yeah. I know I have a friend that she has, I think there's four sisters, so there's five kids. And I want to do it. I wouldn't expect my sister to. My mom neglected us. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. I don't know. And I've talked to my mom about this, and she agreed with me. She's like, I know it's not you're not required to take care of me. You know, you have to choose if you want to do that. Fair, fair. Yeah. But my friend that she has four sisters, so there's five daughters. And same thing with the parent, neglect big time. And the mother was like, you have to take care of me when I get old, da 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 da. And the daughter's like, no, we don't. You should have saved your money so you can go and home. And the other daughter's like, how could you talk like that to mom? You should be taking care of it. Yeah, taking care of her. And then the two other daughters were like, I don't know how we can. They both work full time and they could barely make it. But by some miracle, like they all came together and they all took care of their mom. But it was very hard and it did strain their relationship. But one daughter, she really couldn't do too much because she had like a few kids and she worked full time. And she worked in a hospital, so she worked like 60 hours a week. So she couldn't physically, mentally do it. But she would like cook. She did other stuff. She like cooked for her mom and stuff. But their mom passed, and their relationship actually got better because of what they did. So I mean, that's kind of a good thing. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, yeah, that's all you can do. I have a good relationship with mom. I'm so glad. It's your mom, exactly. I choose to. I can't be there every day. There's no way. It's very hard. But between all of us, because it's like I want her to get better and get out of there, and then we'll see what step two is. Hopefully, she doesn't have to go back in the hospital. Yeah, I love that. But I choose for that. And like even I told my husband, I was like, our parents are getting older. He's like, I know, because his dad is just a tiny bit younger than my mom, and he's pretty active, still works and everything, but he's got like some health stuff too. But he never talks about it. Typical man. No, not going to talk about it. I'm fine. Is it hard? Yeah, are you doing okay from that accident? You feel guilty? Don't feel guilty. I know your mom will probably understand. Yeah. Did your car okay? I didn't know about that. I know what happened. Yeah, because your health on Dream captured. Yeah, sometimes you know what? Sometimes you have to keep your mom on a need to know basis. She's already got stuff going on, so they don't need to know what's going on with you. I do that with my mom. Like, I have a full plate, but I just give her the basics. Like, we're all doing good. This happened today, but I don't go into a long story too often. Like, oh yeah, I went over, I don't do that because then I lose her attention with it too. Oh, good. Yeah, she understands. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ray. Is it Ray? Yeah, exactly. I totally get that. I see your comment there. I'm glad, Kat, that she understood. My mom gets it. Like I told her, we've got this so much going on. Like my husband and I celebrated 20 years married. It was our son's promotion on the same day. And then we had like three other things going on. And so it was just a lot. And then to have to drive over an hour to go visit is there's no time. I don't want to drive way late at night because then I'm tired. Yeah. And then at night I'm going over there. I'm not familiar with the area either. It's okay. I don't know why it's muting. Um, your windshield and side mirror needs to be replaced. Also, paint on the door. Shit. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 20 years. 20 years. But we had an awesome time. Plus, I had to run around too. I wanted to get like a cake in the bakery where we got our wedding cake. I called there last week and they're out of business. Well, they're not out of business. They're out of business for like regular cakes. They only do like big giant wedding venues now. So you couldn't even get. I was like, "Can't you do a test one?" She said, "Oh, you have to call." I said, "Just forget it." Thank you. Yeah, it was nice. So I ended up going to Nothing Bundt Cakes and getting like our favorite cake. It was so good. But we were so full from dinner. Oh, food. We ate a good dinner. I know. I always get so we go to this place. It's like a mining kind of place, and it's like all rustic, and they have a really good salad bar. And I always get ribeye. Ribeye is like what I get. But I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling fish, so I got their like chicken and ribs, and it was all right. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We don't have a cake every year. We go to dinner, every year. And then we're going to do something else special too because it's 20 years. I know. What's up, vintage chick? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. I think we went there last year too. Absolutely. Yeah. So we'll do something else. We're going to do something else kind of big. So it's a surprise. My husband never tells me. It's a secret, which is pretty romantic and sweet. And then it's always pretty awesome. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. So I like surprises. I'm like, all right, what do I have to wear? Yeah, he's almost as cool as me. He might be cooler than me. Well, he's when he's sleeping, he's really cool. Yeah. Heck yeah. I know we're like, can you believe it's been 20 years? And then he like gave me this really beautiful card. He's real good with cards. And then he wrote this thing on there. I was laughing so hard. I was like, I forgot about that. It was just like a fun thing. Of course, we took our kids. They were not amused at all. And then my husband and I joke around and he's like, we love our kids. But he's like, so the kids were kind of cranky and they went to the salad bar. And then I looked at him and I go, you like kids? You like kids? And that reference is from, do you guys know what reference that's from? You like kids is from that Tony Montana when he looked at Michelle Pfeiffer. You like kids? And she looked at him and he's like, your body's polluted with cocaine. Yeah. Yeah. So we always joke about that. But we love our kids. But yeah. You were making jokes about what he gets for Father's Day from Home Depot, stuff I need. Yeah. Buy the stuff you need for him. That in the casino. Yeah, 20 years went by quick. It really did. That's why it's like you do all the things now because when you get older, you can't do them. Yeah, casino is great. Yeah, Scarface is the one I'm talking about, which was pretty good too. Yeah. And then kids came back after they got some food in their stomachs. They were a little bit not so cranky. They were hangry. I was like, "Are you guys really that hungry? We just went out for lunch. Hello." Yeah. All right. I found someone I think we're going to raid because I'm ready for bed and I have a really fun one-on-one in the morning and then it's the last day of school. It's the last day of school, which means I had my last day by myself yesterday. Oh yeah, Son of a Woman is good. Hoo-ha. Yeah. You guys, thank you. It was nice. It was very chill tonight to just chat. It was supposed to be like a 30-minute check-in and it's now 2 hours, 40 minutes, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. Yes, I wouldn't have had it any other way. I appreciate everybody. Oh yeah. Thank you everybody. All right, I'm going to pick somebody. Their name is Vintage Never Gets Old. I don't know if they're still on, but this is where we're going to raid tonight. Good night, friends. Take care of yourselves first, always. Always, always take care of yourself. You know why? Thank you for the hearts, by the way. You take care of yourself, you fill your own cup first. After you do this over and over, you'll see why people tell you to take care of yourself first. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people. And your job is not to take care of other people. Your job is to take care of yourself first. 100%. You're welcome. Oh, you got to go to work in an hour? Well, I hope you have a really good day. Yeah. Take care of yourself. Fill your cup first. You don't want your cup half full all the time. You'll run out of gas. For real. Okay? So let's go see what they've got going on. And they're doing sports cards and everything with a great mix. Friends, until we meet again, will be tonight. Thank you for your purchases. That item will ship today. All right?